What's going on, guys? Walter with the RC Addiction Vlog. We are at Poor Boys tonight. We are Miniz racing. You guys asked for it. You guys wanted more Miniz content, so we're here. We're racing. We actually got quite a few people racing tonight too. We got an LM class and a box stock class. So we're gonna dive into it. Here's what the heat sheets looks like for the first round. We got to do a seating round, a little 2-minute seating round, and then we're gonna dive into heat races and mains. Should be a good night. There's a lot of cars here. My car feels fast. I threw it down on the track for a little bit, right in there with lap times with everybody else. So feeling confident with the tires we got. Let's dive into it. Let's go Miniz racing, guys. You're live, you're live. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Caution infield, clear. Caution before the start finish.
All right, I got Rob to the top, John at 2, Steve 3, Mike 4, Ryan 5. Right now, Rob's on a 36.505 pace. John's on a 35 lap pace. Steve at 33, now at 34. Mike on a 32, and Ryan on a 31. Right now, Rob, John, Steve are going faster than the previous round.
Gotta push it if you want to be in that A group. Oh, Rob! It was
1 minute 30 seconds. The top drivers are Rob Welch with a 36 lap 506.1 pace, John DeBenedeni with a 35 lap 503.5 pace, and Steve Jones with a 35 lap 508.4 pace.
And there's this Steve ran a 7.965.
Woo!
And his car tracks is
Who's the closest to that?
closest to that is Rob with an 8.2.
0.3 of a second slower. Oh.
Alright, right now John is on better than T2 pace. Up 4 spots if he can hold on to it. That is the purple car with the hull graphics on it. Steve now up into 2, half a second behind him. Rob in 3, 0.8 behind Steve.
Better step it up, Rob.
Right now, all 3 drivers 1.2 seconds apart.
Push it.
One, we're over halfway through.
Take those corners tighter. Oh, not like that.
Get rolling, spread them out, get rolling. Alright. Luke will be live and less than live. Alright. This is the middle group. They're trying to get in with the fast car group. Looks like they'll need a 33 lap or faster. Bill opens it up with a 37 lap pace. Miniz on a 36, they're at 34, Reed 34, Wolf 34. Goes on to 8.315. He drives the gun with the full pedal. Two is Dennis, the teammate with the yellow program. Alright, couple laps here, we got Nolan 1, T2, Reed 3, Wolf 4, Dennis 5. All drivers 2.7 seconds apart. I get salty because all these guys are fast. Oh, Miniz takes over the lead. And Noah takes it right back. They're 100 apart. Miniz and Noah. Walter down in 3, 4, Dennis 5. Right now, this pace, Noah will go 1 overall. Miniz will go 2, and Reed will go 3. These guys are going faster than everybody else so far. Big mover right now is Reed. He's on 6 spots, 7 spots to third overall. That's like missing the whole ballpark. I'm trying to put him under pressure. So right now I got Noah has a half a second lead on Miniz. Miniz has a 0.5 second lead on Dennis. Dennis got a 1.2 second lead on Reed. And Walter is 1.4 behind Reed. All drivers still at 3.8 seconds. We got 2:22 remaining. We got a pack going to the infield. Woo! Oh, going home. It's good. Still cold, still good.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we made the A main right out of the gate today, which is okay. We're still fast. Our car feels really fast. We did switch to the 8 8-tooth pinion to see if we can get a little faster on the infield. We were giving up a ton of speed in the infield during qualifying or heat races, so we did switch to the 8-tooth pinion. And our last heat race, the round 2, we ran the 8-piece or 8-tooth, and it did feel better. Our timing was a little off, so we're hoping for the B main we get to bump 2. We're hoping we can dial in our timing a little bit and get a little bit better. So let's dive into the main.
Drivers are ready. Again, it's 1 Gecko at 2 Vinny, 3 Ryan, 4 Walter, 5 Dennis, and 6 Reed. All right, drivers, you're all going on a total one in less than 5. Have a clean start. Walter gets over there. Then we have Vinny on 2. Looks like no one 3. This is going to be a battle. Well, right now it's a 3-way battle for the lead. Walter stuff for 5 minutes, getting by at first. We are going 2. Watching local wheels down the straightaway. Those drivers will lose our rear end. We'll get that green now takes over 3 from Walter. And now we got Noah and Vinny kicking off in the pack. We got a Corvette versus it's your mom. Okay, let's call it the mountain body. Oh no, they kicked each other out right towards our finish line. Vinny gets by, going down the straightaway. They got a straightaway lead out third. Ryan out of 3, Walter. Ooh, leading 4, Walter 3 Dennis by. Pass off Myers goes to Walter, who's back in 4th place. Out of 8.404. Ooh, Vinny hits the pipe. Now Noah gets by. It's a battle of the other 18. We got 12-year-old Vinny. Right now, the top 5 drivers are still within 5 seconds. Oh no, when he got this up to 2, Vinny hits the wall. Looks like Ryan got by 2. Oh no, not Walter. Walter.
God damn it.
Got my foot?
Oh my God, my car's...
It's a battle of just coming up to the halfway mark, drivers.
Vinny, are you and I racing? Isn't Reed down a lot? Huh?
Right now,
That was a pretty tough night of Miniz racing, let me tell you guys. Let's dive into today's episode of Miniz Racing Recap. As you can see, we went Miniz Racing. Biggest turnout they've had so far. We had 19 entries, which doesn't seem like a lot in retrospect, but for us it is. In our area, it's something that just started, so for us to have this much support right out of the gate, pretty sweet. Pretty excited about that. I had myself a pretty crappy night of racing, believe it or not. I don't know why my car felt lightning fast all night long. I had done a couple of the tricks that Mark Santamarina had talked about in his last, it was probably a few videos ago now at this point, with pumping and dumping your Miniz batteries, doing refreshes on them and or cycling them, and then trying to get the IRs as low as we could. I did attempt to do that, and boy, does it make an absolute difference, guys. So if you guys are looking for a little speed secrets, check out Mark's video on the, cycling your AAAs for your Miniz. And he also goes through which ones are better. I don't specifically know or can attest to whether or not the Gens Ace batteries are better or not, because I'm not using them. I'm using the actual Kyosho Speedhouse batteries. It's what my hobby shop keeps in stock. My AAA charger doesn't read the IRs, but yesterday when I had pulled them off after the first cycle and I had felt them. I know one of the big things they say is you want these things to be like scalding hot when they come off the charger. That's how you know they got a good charge, and they were yesterday. And when I went out for my first heat race and my seating round, like I could definitely tell my car was faster, which still means that the driver has to keep it all together. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to put the car on the podium just because it is faster. I wish that was the case, but it's not. So it was a really, really fun night of racing. I made it to the B main. I was fourth in the B main, which was technically last, is where I had qualified. We had some really, really good speed yesterday out of people, and I just couldn't keep it together to put it in the A. When I got to my B main event, about halfway through the race, well, the race started out very, very crappy. I think we personally should have had a restart. That's just me. Maybe that's something that we need to look into, from the get-go when we have bad starts. We do sometimes in 10 scale on big races if there's bad starts, but I felt like last night would have been a good candidate for a restart. That's just me. And after the bad start, everybody it went downhill from there. I got taken out twice. I got used up in a corner because other people don't know how to drive and don't know how to hold their own line, which to me in on-road racing, that's what you should be focused on. Absolutely 100% focused on is hitting your marks and hitting your lines. Because not only do you create a better race for yourself, but you also create a better race for the people around you and the other people on the track. When you don't, and when you just go pipe to pipe or square to square, whatever you want to call it on a mini Z track, it just you end up creating a bad scenario. And I'm not going to put any names out there because it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I just know that when you guys are practicing this, it is really important that you focus on holding your line all the way through the corner, not just halfway through the corner, not halfway down the straightaway, hold your line and stick to it. Don't try to use somebody up because you missed your mark and didn't make the corner like you needed to. If that happens, then you stay and wait. You don't keep racing. You don't keep going. You don't take the podium spot or the bump spot. You stay and wait. That's how real racers and real racer etiquette goes. I know I've talked about racer etiquette before, guys, and I know part of it is because of the competitiveness that I've gotten to and how important I've made it, which is really it shouldn't be that important to me. It should more be about having the fun with the RC car and hanging out with the guys, which it is. And we had a lot of fun last night. The atmosphere was great. We had a little mix up at the beginning trying to get the event started and just how the layout was going to go with how many people we had, which is understandable just because it was the first time we had this many people. Usually in the past, the first couple of rounds, there was just enough of us to maybe have a fast guy group and a slow group. So it was pretty easy to divide up the races that way and create a racing platform, when we had this many racers, and we didn't really know, we knew where a lot of people's talent would put them, but we didn't know where everybody's talent. A lot of these new guys are still fast too, and they deserve a shot at being in the fast group. And that's why I think that, dividing people up between so-called fast group and slow group, I don't necessarily think is the best way to do it. I do think that you should run a seeding round or at least 3 qualifier or 3 heat races to put, decide where everybody races. I think that's the best way to do it. I don't think that when you have that many that, doing a fast group, slow group and breaking it up that way, because you kind of determine somebody's fate at the end of the day that way. And we don't want to do that. We want to give every racer the opportunity to advance to that fast group if they are that fast. So, shout out to everybody that, raced and won last night. It was super fun. I was in an extremely bad mood after my main event just because of the way it went, and I shouldn't have let it get to me that way. That was kind of my bad. And at the end of the day, we all get flustered when things don't go our way. And I shouldn't get that way. And it's just toy cars, right? I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they said, "Do you guys really get upset with these toy cars?" And I said, "Oh, you couldn't even imagine what grown adults, how upset they get about toy cars when they either don't work right or you know, we don't finish well or don't race well or something happens in a race, like I said, you'd be surprised. So, which is not, like I said, not how we should get, but we do just because of how competitive it is, and it's in the nature of our racing blood. When you're a racer at heart, like you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get mad, you're gonna get pissed off at those types of situations, and the best thing you can do is just walk away. Don't create a scene. Don't make it feel like it was somebody else's fault. Just walk away, take a deep breath, analyze the situation, realize that it is just RC cars and you are just trying to have fun and hang out with the boys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the racing footage. I apologize. My main event, my camera died on me about a minute into my main event. So, but I'm almost glad it did because I don't want to review the footage of that race. It would just piss me off more, honestly. So I'm kind of glad. I'm sorry that I didn't get all the footage from that race, but I do have plenty of footage to go through and show you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of us Miniz racing. I know you guys asked for it. We've had tons of comments saying they enjoyed all the Miniz content and just how like upside down Mark Santamaria's got this whole RC community on Miniz right now. Like I can't even explain to you the vibe on the Miniz right now. It is pretty cool. I did decide after last night's race and how banged up my body got is we are going to retire the Bilstein body. We are going to get ourselves a new auto scale body to go with or go on the Miniz because we want to keep the Bilstein car looking good. And after last night's race, I know that's not going to stay. This body's not going to stay nice, and so we're going to get ourselves a new auto scale body, probably from Mark Santamaria, because he's about the only one that has them in stock anymore, it seems like. But we'll get a new auto scale body, and then we will put this one on the shelf just to save kind of a for shelf queen because it is a licensed body. So, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and as always, guys, we will see you next time.